After Miller's unrealistic experiment of producing amino acids, Sidney Fox attempted to accomplish the next step of making proteins. Fox, like all other evolutionists, believed that life arose spontaneously from lifeless matter on early Earth and that it could easily be synthesized again. And because of proteins' functional diversity, they were thought to be among the first molecules to form in the primordial soup in early oceans. But when it was realized that an aqueous environment is not suitable for a condensation reaction and that proteins couldn't have formed in the ocean, Fox came up with the new suggestion that amino acids must have somehow arranged themselves near hot volcanic rocks where the blistering heat might have helped them combine into polymers by evaporating water. So Fox took purified and dried amino acids, heated them at temperatures much above boiling water for certain hours, which resulted in coagulated macromolecules that he thought were protein-like proteinoids. But proteins are carefully selected, highly ordered, intricately sequenced, and functionally useful biomolecules. Any single change of even one amino acid can render the whole protein useless or even toxic. What Fox, however, obtained were random, non-sequenced, and non-functional macromolecules. They were not even remotely similar to any protein found in living beings. And the temperature at which these proteinoids are said to have formed is the temperature that would denature and destroy true proteins. Even the extremophile bacteria, which thrive in extreme heat, cannot withstand the temperatures Fox used. Moreover, the limited time for heating the proteinoids wasn't possible on early Earth. The continuous exposure to heat along with other chemical reactions and UV radiations would have already broken down any fragile links that might have formed. Also, Fox's experiment was meant to be an extension of Miller's experiment, but none of the few futile amino acids Miller produced were utilized, which makes Fox's experiment equally unrealistic. Fox further claimed that when he added these proteinoids into water, they self-assembled into microspheres. These microspheres, he said, were round and even formed buds, which he likened to binary division in living cells. However, in reality, these microspheres did not display anything resembling cells. Even the budding was useless because there was no genetic material to be transmitted. There was no metabolism to sustain these microspheres and no mechanism to protect them from dissolving again. Fox's proteinoids and microspheres were rejected by his own scientific community as well. In the end, Fox's experiment demonstrated that even under highly controlled conditions with so much efforts, years of expertise, and everything at disposal, proteins could not be synthesized. And if proteins could not be synthesized under highly controlled conditions, then how could they have emerged under random conditions by chance on early Earth? The idea that proteins were the first biomolecules to have emerged was then largely abandoned. And RNA became the point of interest for evolutionists, which also faced similar challenges because life has to be present with all its features all together at once. Therefore, the first life of each species was created fully formed by a supreme creator, and it continues from its initial creation through built-in replication with all the needed features for survival and functionality.